Bishop Harry Jackson is interviewed by CBN News after his and other pastors' historical meeting with President Trump. Unfortunately, people have responded with hatred to these meetings and have said terrible things about men and women who stood up boldly for God, for those who need help and those that need to stand up for their rights. Well, Bishop Jackson responds to those haters out there. As a matter of fact, take a look. Be sure to subscribe and press alert to get new notifications of new success secrets made available on VFN TV. Listen, all these pastors just came together to meet with the President of the United States, President Donald Trump, to help out with our nation, to help out with so many people. It's just we're so thankful for them. But they came and
grateful.
And African-American pastors from all around the nation, Sacramento, New York, Wisconsin, Birmingham, Montgomery, Orlando, I mean, all over the place. Trying to name them all, it's hard to name everybody. Thank you for doing that. But yet, after they did this and stood up for us, people begin to talk about them in a negative way.
Yes.
Well, we have here? We have Bishop Harry Jackson.
Bishop Harry Jackson, who's talking with CBN, and actually, the first thing he talks about is what did they actually discuss while they were actually there at the White House? There's a wide range of topics. Once you hear from Harry himself.
Well, what we talked about was his urban agenda, which would include criminal justice reform and reentry for people. He talked about the fact that he has commitments for 4 million new jobs to come to urban centers, and that there's been movement on the First Step Act, which is a reentry act that Congress has passed and that he is in full support of.
We're so excited about our new book, I Will Fight, Strategies for Your Success. You gotta have a strategy and you gotta fight. It's not about a physical fight, but you gotta fight. And guess what? If you fight, you win. You'll be successful. This book is about transforming your thoughts, about what your beliefs, the decisions that you're making, about speaking. What you say is so powerful, and what you do, what you're saying, your actions you take. And quitting, don't quit. Listen, success and failure quite often is just 5 more minutes. And finally, think about this. So many people talk about you should do this and you should do this and you should do this. And look what they're doing. They're not doing nothing. You can't let people tell you you should do this. As a matter of fact, they can't be putting their should on you. This is so important. Listen, we want to bless you with your free copy of I Will Fight, Strategies for Your Success. You can get it at vfnkb.com. That's vfnkb.com. Get your free copy today. Isn't it so powerful when you think about, John, when you think about, Jesus said, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. And when I was in prison, you visited me. And, other people may not think it's important, but every person on the face of this earth is important to God. And first of all, thank God, because I wouldn't have been important. I'm saying that God called my name and, brought me into the family. I'm so grateful. But also, these pastors, here they stood up for America. They stood up for the church. They stood up for the prisoner. And then people started talking bad about them. And, I would have, what did Bishop Harry Jackson, what's his response to, these negative statements being said about these great men and women of God who boldly stood up before everyone? You can say what you want to. They stood up for what's right.
It wasn't like they didn't know they were not going to be attacked by going there.
Right.
But they went anyway. But that's what you need, courageous leadership.
But you think about it. If you love God and you love people and you read the scriptures, what it says to do, they did the right thing.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, let's listen to what Bishop Harry Jackson had to say answering that very question. Check it out.
Well, first of all, I want to say about Jamal Bryant that I love Jamal Bryant. I would consider him a person who I'm very, very friendly with. And I think his heart is to promote African-American issues in our community. But I think he's got it wrong on this one. What he doesn't understand, that you can't be a prophet to the culture while you're standing outside of the room. Many of the people who came in to that meeting knew that they would be misunderstood, disrespected, lied on, talked about, but they came anyway because the needs of the people, especially returning citizens, are so important. I believe this is the greatest civil rights issue of our generation, the overcriminalization of minorities, and what are we, the church, going to advocate for?
That's so powerful when you hear that. We want to hear what are your thoughts about this.
Absolutely.
They need to see. As a matter of fact, comment below and write to us at friends@vfnkb.com. Your opinion matters, and when it comes to the caring for everyone.
Sure.
And I like the way that he worded that. That he's not putting the brother down. He's saying, listen, we agree on a lot of things. He's doing a lot of good things, but this particular issue, I feel differently about that. Be sure to subscribe and press alert to get new notifications of new success secrets made available on VFN TV. A lot of people want to abide with the Lord, but they just don't have a plan to do it. You can request that plan today at iabide.org. I'm your host, Greg Lancaster, and we're so glad that you've joined us. Don't forget you can join us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Download our app and sign up for our newsletter, The Torch, at vfnkb.com. I've enjoyed our time together. God bless.